Hello everyone and welcome back to my The General Hospital 24 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drew Quartermaine's relationship could end with a coma twist. Will Nina Reeves help her son with a shocking cover-up after Drew's firing tragedy? Considering all the adversaries and dirty moves Drew's timber, he'll inescapably have to pay the price. Still, that doesn't inescapably mean that Drew's fate will be a fatal bone. Still, they could go for a situation where Drew lands in a coma rather, if GH wants to keep Cameron Matheson around. It would still deliver some analogous drama without going to the minimum of killing off Drew altogether. Drew's keeping some huge secrets that could ruin his future with Willow, so there's the implicit for a battle to get out of hand. Formerly everything unravels. Drew is easily obsessed with Willow at this point, so he's not going to take the bifurcation news well. Willow may wash her hands of Drew and make some new prognostications about her future without him, but he may not accept that. Could Willow do commodity to defend herself if a Drew sweepstakes escalates to dangerous situations? Could Willow indeed pull the detector on Drew and fear once the bobbies are probing a shooter riddle? In that case, Willow may sweat the police wa'n't by that she was acting in tone defense. The study of going to captivity and leaving her kitties without a mama could shoot Willow into a breakdown. Willow might also worry about the guardianship feud with Michael Corinthos and assume that indeed if she gets off the hook, all this Drew chaos could come back to suck her in court. What if rather of calling the bobbies? After this implicit Drew disaster, Willow calls Nina to help with a cover-up rather? That'd be an intriguing way to reconnect this mama and son after their relationship fractures. Willow wouldn't be happy about Nina's safe poking, and she'll be indeed less thrilled whenever she ultimately hears about Nina's alliances with Drew. Nina and Willow's bond is going to take some successes in the coming occurrences, but Nina might prove she's a reliable mama by stepping up for Willow when it counts. Maybe Nina could decide to take the fall for Willow if need be. We could clearly imagine Nina helping Willow cover her tracks or indeed marching down to the PCPD to claim she did the deed herself. Nina might hope that Drew no way comes out of his coma, but his wake-up call could eventually lead to his side of the story and further problems. Willow has some trouble ahead no matter what, so stay tuned for updates on all the mayhem. Valentine reached the end of his run, but it may have came at the expenditure of a couple. Plus, the BLQ baby secret hit a hitch. After Carly drank the champagne that had been delivered to Brenna's room, Brennan noticed that the marker was torn just as Carly collapsed. He got her to GH where he set up she had gotten polonium poisoning. Meanwhile, Valentine sneaked to his old house, but was caught at gunpoint by Sonny. After Brooke Lynn vented to Chase about her mama and grandmother, she eventually confessed to him that Dante was the father of her baby. Away, Kai showed up at Trina's place with a birthday gift and Trina decided it was time to tell him the full story about Spencer. Martin got a shock when Anna and an agent arrived at Laura's house to arrest him over overdue alimony, thanks to Tracy. Anna called Robin to get the cure for polonium poisoning, also incontinently reached out to Jason to inform him that Carly was in the sanitarium. Jason, still, was preoccupied in a discussion with Sasha, who told him she was eventually willing to accept his help. After Sonny brazened Valentine about what he put him through, Valentine revealed that the person behind the lemon in his extension was named Siliski. Lulu asked Dante if Rocco could move in with her, and Dante didn't reply well to the request. At the WSB headquarters, Vaughn got real with Jocelyn telling her that her life would no way be the same now that she was getting an agent. In Miami, Lucas woke up to find himself in his hostel room with a shirtless Marco who comforted him that nothing had happened between them away from Lucas getting sick so over him. When Marco left the room, Brad appeared and saw the foreigner walking out of Lucas' room. Sonny put Brick on the case to track down Siliski. When Dante came to see him, his venting about Lulu was intruded by Brennan returning Sonny's call. Sonny informed him of Valentine's whereabouts, and in return, Brennan informed him that Carly was at GH. Laura caught Valentine at her door and tried to move him to turn himself in, but he eventually chose to go back on the run. Once he arrived at the pier, Brennan appeared listing a gun, while Anna learned what Sonny did and hastened to save her partner. Away, Nina offered to buy Willow a house, in expedience of keeping her down from Drew, Ava earned she was more beggared than she allowed. While Tracy was pleased to inform Drew that his counsel had been arrested, Chase showed up at Lulu's door and advised her not to tell Dante about Brooklyn's baby. When she came protective, he hovered to arrest her for any crime he could find if she said anything. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Lois had it out again, and it ended with Lois deciding to head back to Bensonhurst for a while. As Brennan held Valentine at gunpoint, Anna and Jason arrived at the same time. Anna arrested Valentine, while Jason questioned Brennan about what happened to Carly. Away, Carly and Felicia had a heart-to-heart about Bobby while Sunny streamlined Laura on the situation with Valentine. Friday, March 21, 2025. After having him stay the night, Elizabeth verified to Lucky that she wants a relationship with him. When Willow turned down Nina's house offer, Nina broke into Drew's house to find dirt on him from his safe. At the sports program press conference at GH, Drew tried retaining Kai to politics and Curtis advised Kai about Drew. Portia continued playing nice with Drew, all while having his medical train on her office. After the press conference, Trina suggested perhaps Kai has a future in politics, while another Solon named Ezra made his presence known to everyone. After Alexis refused to give Ava a loan from the Cassadine estate, she was summoned to the PCPD by Valentine, who gave Jason intel on Brennan. The intel promoted Jason to go to GH and order Carly not to see Brennan any longer. Tracy Quartermaine hanging Drew Kane Quartermaine. Jack Brennan vows to get justice. Plus, Valentine Cassadine has a warning for Laura Collins. Keep reading and let's talk about what's coming up in moments occasion of the ABC Cleaner pieces. Let's launch off with Nina Reeves. While Willow Tate Corinthos insists on continuing to hurtle on Drew, Nina is busy trying to stop her son from making a huge mistake. Nina formally again tries to get the nanny to see that Drew is bad news. Still, when Nina offers a proposition, what will Willow say? Will this help cover Willow and the children, or could it make effects worse? Over with the mayor, she gets a warning from Valentine. The fugitive just left sunny Corinthos but had his life spared. Next, Valentine will meet with Laura Collins. While they will bandy Charlotte Cassadine, there will also be a warning. Val tells the mayor that she has to know who and what she's over against. Brennan will be on the warpath. Thankful that Carly Spencer's life was saved in time, he now is on another charge. The WSB master will go hunting for the person responsible for Carly's near-fatal champagne poisoning. In the exercise clip, she asks Jack where he's going. That's when he says to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. Brennan has enough determined look on his face, so he means business. Away, Sunny Corinthos tells Jason Morgan to make sure that Brennan finishes the job. This actually might have Sunny and Brennan joining forces, which would be a rather intriguing twist for these characters. The exercise clip also shows Tracy and Drew facing out formally again. It appears they're in the Quartermaine manse. Tracy stands up to the smirking Solon and warns if he tries matching head with her, also he'll lose every time. At the sanitarium, Nina makes another passionate plea to her son. Still, when Nina tells Willow she should review moving in with Drew, her guard could go up. Could Nina have a proposition that Willow can't say no to, however? Which one of these stories are you looking forward to seeing the most? Partake your studies in the comment section below.